instead of sitting in this theatre, imagine that you were diving into the magnificent ocean. As you take the plunge, the world above the waterline transforms into a distant memory, and a whole new realm of beauty and wonder unveils itself beneath the surface. At first, the shock of the cool water sends tingles of excitement through every nerve of your body. Then you just have the feeling. A sense of weightlessness envelops you as you glide effortlessly through the water. The silence and tranquility under the waves are profound, a soothing contrast to the bustling world above. The ocean is a beautiful and serene environment, and we have to protect it. This special place houses schools of exotic fish, graceful sea turtles, majestic stingrays, and other astonishing sea life. The coral waters are like underwater cities, harboring an astounding diversity among the marine life. This special place is not only enjoyed by the inhabitants, but it's also a place to bring humans together. A place for picnics, beach volleyball, a catch-up with your friends, or a breakfast in the morning with your family. One morning, me and my sister woke up really early to go for a walk to the beach. It was still dark when we left, but when we got there, it was just sunrise. The sky was pink. The clouds were tinted yellow from the waking sun. It was perfect. But just to make it better, the sea was alive. There was dolphins jumping in and out of the water, turtles rising to take a quick breath, allowing us to glimpse at its beauty. A moment like that doesn't get given to everyone. When I talk to people about the subject of the ocean, I find there are two main reactions. Some people think that the ocean is a big, scary place with crashing waves and dangerous sea life. Others realize that the ocean is a kind, beautiful, free place to just feel happy and at peace. Some people say that they feel at peace when they hear the sound of the waves crashing the shore. There are even claims that the elements in our ocean can actually activate the body healing mechanism and supports healing for diseases, asthma, bronchitis, arthritis, and other aches and pains. See, the sea does so much for us, yet we replay it with plastic and pollution. I remember my first time when I first saw plastic in the ocean, and I remember the feeling of anger and disgust. It was a Saturday morning when me and my siblings woke up to go out rigging. We paddled to the other side of the beach and got out on the sand for a talk. While my coach was explaining techniques and strategies, I noticed something blue bobbing up and down in the water. At first, I was excited to see what I thought was a stingray or a jellyfish, but after swimming out to go see what it was, to my dismay, I realized it was a big, blue plastic bag. This plastic bag made me extremely emotional. You wouldn't usually see things like this in a small town like Bromheads. But on the rare occasion you do, it's really disappointing. This plastic bag made me angry. It made me research the issue. And although it seemed rare on my local beach, I found that pollution is one of the biggest endangerments to our ocean. According to the OECD, says that 9% of all plastic produced is recycled. 9%. And did you know that every minute of every day, a truckload of plastic gets dumped into our sea? That's right. The World Economic Forum says that 32% of 78 million tons of plastic annually produced is left to flow in our ocean. Many humans think that this isn't affecting us. Out of sight, out of mind, right? But to the animals living under the waves, it's a different story. Whether you care about animals or humans, this is destroying us all. There is an island out there, so big of garbage, it has its own name. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This island is 1.6 million square kilometers. Do you know how big that is? That's 3 times the size of France, just floating around, threatening the marine life, contaminating the waters, and disrupting the overall health of our ocean. After finding this out, this made me think, what if this island had come into Byron Heads? It would have suffocated the dolphins, turtles, and dugongs, or caused them to flee. This would destroy the Byron beauty, chasing all our tourists and residents away, leaving our shops to struggle and close, potentially leaving no supplies, having a whole town destroyed. The destruction of a small town would be devastating. And the sad fact is that unlike Australia, not all beaches are as protected. Now this is the part where I tell you that you can actually do something about this. We can make a difference to this amazing ecosystem. Some ways that young people could help is start a recycling club. If you're into art and sculpting, use the rubbish in your bins to create something wonderful and inspiring. Gadiga's Art Space, a local art gallery in Maryborough, hosts an annual waste to art competition, which is challenging us to transform common waste into stunning works of art. Consider what types of plastics you use and buy. It's safest to buy plastics with the Mobius loop on it. This is of the symbol with the triangle with the 3 arrows pointing to each other. Also, check for the little number in the middle. It's safest to buy numbers 2, 4, and 5. Consider the purchases you make. Try to buy items that are not rubbish or wrapped in plastic. We can make a difference to this amazing ecosystem. We just need to start. I hope that today I'll leave you with a profound sense of respect for the life below the waves.